Hello and welcome to Spacecraft. I've only found it a couple of days ago, been having a bit of fun with it, taking it as far as it can go. Anyway, much of the prevarication, let's get going. So we'll board our spaceship. Yeah, board spaceship, take off. I've already gone through about 2.5 minutes of exposition. It's as fast as I could get through that as possible. It'll probably take you a little bit longer if you're doing all the bits and pieces you can look at. Achieve. Right, so first thing we've got to do, take off and reach Solar Alpha 1. This is information I'm getting from the top left panel. That's where our tasks and our missions are recorded. And so we're flying towards this planet. Control the spaceship, use your mouse, use your WASD keys. We're going at full speed. We hit the shift key to boost. That uses our battery up, which is at the bottom, middle, right of the screen. So if I shift, you'll see my battery goes down. And the bottom, middle, left is the damage attained to my ship. At the moment, none so far. So we come down to onto Solar Alpha 1. You just fly into the atmosphere. You don't have to do anything clever. And we've got to locate resources. You can see in the top left corner, we've got to get 8 ferrous and we've got to get 8 copper. So we'll hit our scanner and that should give us points of interest. There's one there, question mark. So we'll fly over here quickly, decelerate down, and we found ferric stone. So we just fly over to that and we'll do a left mouse click, and our mining laser kicks in. And we've collected, we're up in the top right hand corner of the screen, you can see iron ore +1, and I currently have 1. That's used up 5 standard units in my cargo bay and earned me no money. Those are the 2 top right indicators. SU, standard unit, tons, whatever you want to call them. They are just standard units, and 0 credits so far. So I can't pay for anything yet. And I can't see anything to go and look at. So we'll just... Oh, there we go. So we'll come up here. Get forward a little bit over the horizon there. And we keep going. And we'll slow down. And we've got cupric stone and ferric stone here. Cupric, as you can probably guess, is copper. So we'll grab some of that. And then we'll get ferric. More ferric stone, which is just there actually. Okay, so how are we doing? We've got 3 ferric and 1 copper. Just do another scan quickly. See anything? Yes, there's a bit more over here. Let's zip over. Got a fair bit of copper here. Too far. And we'll collect that. Now I'm going to play this bit of the game in real time, just so you get an idea of it, but I am going to be jumping around, and I'll be pausing and restarting as and when it suits me, just to move the game along quickly. I want to get this whole video done in less than an hour. More ferric, closer. So how are we doing? We've got 6 copper and 4, 5 iron. So we've got 6 out of 8 iron, 7 out of 8 iron. Another scan, we've got some more over here. Go down. Right, so we've completed our iron, and we need another 2 copper. See anything of interest? That looks interesting. That looks coppery to me. Dip over here. As you say, it's quite an attractive looking game. It's very simple to fly, which makes it fun. They say there's going to be combat introduced into this game, but it's not there at the moment. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. The game is complicated enough for beginners. The controls are not obvious everything you do is all over the place. So it's probably best that we don't have combat, just for learning. What are you? No, you're nothing. Anything to go towards? Nothing immediate vicinity, so we'll just move into another area. Put something over here. A bit more copper. A bit more copper. We're going to get 2 out of this? We are going to get 2. Okay. So we've completed our first mission. Okay. So we need to go back to Babylon 5, which is our space station, to do our first upgrade. And yes, it wants us to make a scanalyzer. So we can press K to acknowledge the acknowledge menu. We're not going to do that at the moment without taking into consideration the 2.5 to damn near 3 minutes of exposition I had to go through. Now, when you run out of battery, be aware that your max speed also cuts out, so you'll have to accelerate back again. So we'll come in quickly, we just slow down a bit, we don't come in that quickly. Now, what we can do here, we see request dock. I mean, we could just fly in, but we're going to do auto dock, and that will just fly us in quite nicely. And there we go. Right, now it's asking us to press K to access the knowledge menu, so we'll do that. This is our knowledge menu. So modular systems is what I want to unlock first, and I can buy that for 40 credits. So I'm going to do that because I have 60, so that's cool. So we get that unlocked. Now what that allows us to do is we can now make our scanalyzer. We can make a small module kit. You'll need a small module kit to mount anything you make onto your ship. We can make nuts and bolts, and we can make wire. Basic crafting components. Our next upgrades are electromagnetism, which will cost us 100, and small cargo holds, which will cost us 100, plus some lighting, and unnecessary stuff, which again will only cost us 50, but we don't need it. Complete waste of time. So just complete waste of time. Now what we want to do is we rush along here. And this is an interesting bit of the game. If you want to slow down, press the shift key, but otherwise you will just run everywhere. I like that idea. It saves your little finger from getting terrible blisters and cramp, because you ultimately run in every game you play. So why other games don't default this way, I don't know. We'll come in here. Right, we can talk to this guy if we want to. He's just going to describe to us that this is the machine where you buy and sell to the organisation. This is our smelting machine, and this is our manufacturing machine, or the workshop. Over here, this is our workshop work area, and we can go in here, and we can load our ship, and we can edit the ship right there, which allows us to install and uninstall components. So if we exit, which is at the bottom right of the screen, as I say, the controls for this game are all over the place. It's not obvious when you first start out. So we'll come across here. Let's have a look at this one. No, wrong bit. So requires a license. I don't have one yet. So go to our menu, go to our smelter, and we're going to smelt everything. In the smelter, we've got autocraft, which we can enable or disable. We're going to leave it enabled, and we're just going to do all our iron ore. You get the basic idea. I'll just let this process through so you get some idea of how long this takes. Nearly there. And that's another 2 iron ores converted into iron ingots. Now that shows us we've decreased the amount of storage space we're using because we've basically converted bulky ore into more compact ingots. So that's useful. And this shows us we've added 1.48 value to our ore, and each one's cost us 0.58. So it's worth doing. You make money and it frees up space in your hold. So we'll just smelt that, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so we've completed the smelting process. If we look at the top left of the screen, we now have to craft the scanalyzer alpha and install it on your ship. Use the workshop to craft it. Now I'm just going to go in, I'm going to hit L key, which brings up my contracts. Let's have a look what we've completed. We've completed mining, space flight, and talent acquisition. Which is that. Sign your contract with the company. Yes, done that. Take off and reach the Solar Alpha 1. Yep, done that. And gather 8. Yes, use your radar skill. Yes, use your mining skill. Yes. What have we got? Ship upgrade, which we've got to do. And that's going to give us 60 credits if we do this. Press K to access the knowledge menu. We've done that. Use the smelter to refine your materials. Use the workshop to craft the scanalyzer alpha. Right, let's come across here. I want a scanalyzer alpha, and for that I need a small module kit, a bolt, a nut. I need 4 of those, and I need 2 wire. Small modular kit. To make that I need 20 nuts and bolts, and I need wire. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn all our iron ingots and copper ingots into wire and nuts and bolts. So nuts and bolts. Craft, auto craft. See how many that gives us. So that's auto is set to disabled. That's fine. So I'm just going to make 20 of those manually. 16. One more load. That gives us 24. Wire. Let's make all of that into wire. So activated. Excellent. 16 wire and 24 nuts and bolts. So let's make a small module kit. Craft. Okay, that's great. And now we go to make the scanalyzer. We've got a small module kit, we've got 4 nuts and bolts, and we've got a little bit more wire than we need. So we'll just craft that quickly. And that is superb. So we will now go to there, and we'll now go and fit this to our ship, which should still be loaded. Good. Edit ship. And we can see scanalyzer, analyzer, and we'll just pop you there, I think. And now that's the ship upgraded. So validate. Yes. And congratulations, we have just made 60 credits, takes us up to 70.51. My first sales cast. Your performance being analysed, ranked against those. The results are confidential, not be disclosed. Good. With your scanner equipped, you can further explore Solar Alpha and discover more of its riches. Keep in mind that your performance is being recorded. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to Solar Alpha, and I'm going to fly around a bit and see if I can find some more wealth. And I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, we've gone to Solar Alpha 2, and what's in front of us here, if you can see, we've got a black box with 3 smaller purple squares in it. Now that's a thing of interest. If we go to map, oh, we don't seem to have map. Oh, here we go. Gravite stones have unique radio properties, preventing your radar from pinpointing their exact location. Okay, well, we found it, so... Well, we haven't found it yet. We'll have to go looking. So if I hit map, you can see on the map, we got various things. And if I look at this point of interest, that just says it's at High Peak, and there will be something interesting. We'll go and look at that in a second. But first off, let's go and find this gravitite stone. keep bear in mind there's ferric stone behind us. Now, somewhere around here, somewhere in my vicinity, so it's going to be in this direction. I think we're getting closer. You see our little beepy things getting beepier. So it's this way. There's an interesting looking piece of rock. And you see our scanners going zippity-doo-dah. And we'll just come in a bit closer and we'll give that a scan. So we have 15 exploration points. Let's have a look at our contracts. Exploration. Scan gravite stone. Use your radar to approach 1 to 5 different resources. Some resources are only present in landmarks. Track progress of your map. Exotic resources. Find and scan grey quartz. Okay. And trading, we just have to return to the space station with stuff. Right, so what have we got? So I'm going to sort of head in that direction. I seem to remember there was a whole load of stuff over here. We'll just come up into amongst this lot. We'll slow down. Any of these need... We got some ferric stone, so let's scan that. No. No. Okay. Not that interested. We won't bother with that just at the moment. Let's head to that red marker. This way. Quite a long way away. We'll just see if there's anything on the way. Anything else interesting? Let's go and have a look over here. Right. I'm going to pause. Oh, this might be good. Ah, see, we've got a question mark here. But what have we got here? We've got cupric stone. Or brassy outcrop we have. So let's mine the brassy outrock. So I'm now getting copper nuggets from this guy. Oh, we get quite a lot from this. And we'll take the cupric stone as well whilst we're here. Okay, that's good. And we'll just grab this as well whilst we're here. Now that gives us a bit of copper to trade when we get back. Now where's our high point of interest? Do we have anything else? Anything? That's where we've come from, so let's go this way. Well, I'm just going to fly around a bit, and when I do find something interesting, I'll get back to you. Right, after about 10-15 minutes of flying around, I've actually found something else that needs scanning. And we can have a scan. This is going to be a ferric outcrop. That's put our exploration up again. And what do we get out of a ferric outcrop? Ferrous outcrop, rather. We get iron nuggets. Very nice. They're worth money. Excellent. So, let us have a look at our exotic resources. Exploration. Approach and scan a ferrous outcrop. Approach and scan a brassy outcrop. Scan the gravite stone. Use your radar to approach and identify 4. We've got 4 out of 5 different resources. Some resources are only landmarks. So it's time to go over to that red thing and have a look at that. And we get over there pretty quickly. Lots of new things that we haven't seen before. And we'll just go in and give this a bit of a scan. Right, so that's our exploration done. We've just made some credits, which is good. Right, so we got a full cargo hold and we're going to head on home. Back to Babylon 5. How are we doing with everything? So, objectives, trading, return to the space station. Okay. So, as soon as I get back to this station, I'll come back to you. We're not going to request dock, we're just going to fly in this time. Takes us into exactly the same thing, doesn't make any difference. And there we go. Docking to Babylon. Now we should get some messages. Trading. Go to the station shipyard and find the company exchanger. Right, so I got to talk to the company exchanger. That's the bit I avoided. Right, shipyard. This is shipyard. You're probably around here a lot, so just ask me. Right, that'll do that. So let's have a look. Trading. Sell 40 worth of resources and buy 10 gel. Right, I've got 150 credits now. I'm going to do something else. And I don't know if I can afford to do it yet. But anyway, I'm just going to go over to these machines. I've got to buy, whatever I do, I've got to buy 10 gel. So buy 10. Yep, purchase that. Buy buttons down bottom middle screen. So if we now have a look at trading. So I've done silicon gel. I've got to sell 40 SU's worth of resources. Before I do that, I'm just going to smelt everything, so... Right, I'm just going to sell some wire and hopefully we can get the next level. Sell that. Yep, get 33 space buckaroos for that. Contract complete. So now I've got 185 credits. Congratulations, you seem to have explored most of what this sector can offer. Now my last responsibility is to open the doors to universe to you. That implies guiding you through the acquisition of an FTL engine. Okay, unlock the electromagnetism permit. I could do that. I've got 185, I think that's 150. But before I do that, I want to do something else. So we'll go to K, go to the K menu, and I want to do cargo, and that's 100. Yes, so let's open that up. I want to make a small cargo hold, so let's go and have a look at our machinery machine. And to make a small cargo hold, I require a small module kit. I've got one of those. I need 6 metal sheets. Okay. And I need 4 silicon gel. Let's do metal sheets. How many do you think I can make? Metal sheets. 24. That's good. I wasn't expecting that. So if I now go to small spotlight, I want to make a cargo module. And we'll craft that. And that is most excellent. Excellent. What if I want to make another one? I need another small module kit, and I need more metal sheets, and I've got enough silicon gel. So the next thing is I need to make some more money, but first of all I want to put the small cargo hold onto my ship. Load the ship, and edit ship, and small cargo hold can go there. Yes, validate, and yes. So if I now look at my ship's stats, I can now hold 200 SUs. That has effectively doubled my cargo capacity. That's going to make life a lot easier. So what I'm going to do now is I am just going to go and hunt for more resource. See you later. So we're back out here mining, and you'll notice now that in the top right hand corner I'm up to 136 standard units of stuff, and I'm still fine because we've doubled our cargo hold. We can now hold 200, and so there's a little bit more going in there, and we'll be able to process that in a minute. Yes, I thought I hadn't really shown enough of just flying around and looking for stuff, so anything? I'm back on Alpha 1, to be honest. What's this? Very distant ferric stone. As I say, this is lovely to fly this ship. More ferric stone. That takes us up to 156. 161. Nice. Anything else flying around? Oh. So we'll head back the way we were going. A little bit over here. We've got copper and ferric here. That's nice. This is going to probably take us quite close to our limit. Copper didn't last long. Makes it so much easier when you get the 200 limit. It just speeds the game up so much. Anything? Oh. No. And we just carry on. That's a bit more over here. And that should... Oh, there's loads here. What we got? I think... 186. So if we have a look at our inventory now, what do we got? We've got copper nuggets 1, copper ore 9, iron nuggets 2, iron ore 24. It's probably going to be enough now. I think we'll get some more copper whilst we're at it. That's going to take us... Yeah, that's going to take us to our limit. Taking us over our limit, so let's just have a look. Inventory. I'll get rid of 1 iron. No. I'll get rid of 1 copper. Bang. Drop. 1. Confirm. And that takes us to 196. And back home again. Wherever that is. Come on. Now, I did go quite out of my way to get here. I flew most of the way around the planet. So I think we might just go straight up. Oh. Let's drop our speed down. There's Babylon, and you can see we flew right the way round to the light side of the planet to do our mining, and we'll head off to Babylon 5. Babylon. I like to think it was Babylon 5. Great series. If you haven't seen it, do watch it. It's right up there with Star Trek, Star Wars. It's phenomenal. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Right, low battery. And I'll just pause until we get to the machine shop now. Okay, I've just made another small cargo hold I'm going to equip the ship with. Be okay. Use. Load ship. Edit ship. We'll just add small cargo hold. Where can you live? Right, we've got a spare pocket there. We'll just pop you in there. That's nice. And that now takes us up to 300 SUs. So we'll validate. Yes. Just shoot on here. So can we make another one? First thing I need is to make a small module kit. I need nuts and bolts and wire. So let's make some wire. I need 8 of those. I need 10. Half that. And 6. 10 of those. Nuts and bolts 20. Come on. Nuts and bolts 20. 8. 16. 24. Metal sheets. How many metal sheets have I got? Those. I think I need 6. Okay, 6. More cargo hold. I need metal sheet 6, silicon gel 2, and a small module kit. Small module kit. I've got 1. I do have 1. Okay, I haven't made one. Well, that means I can make one. So 1 small module kit coming up. How many gels do I need? How many gels do I need? Silicon gel 2. So small cargo. And I need 2 silicon gels. 1, 2. Quartz iron. Purchase silicon gel. 1, 2. That's excellent. And we'll just buy that. Yes. That's good. And over here, we will make a small cargo hold. Craft. Now let's go and install this on our ship. That should... Well, I don't think it maxes the ship out, but it certainly uses up all our free slots. Where can I put you? You can go... I seem to have an empty slot there. So I'm going to just go and do a bit more mining. I mean, you could have finished the game by now. I'm just playing this silly. I'm just trying to max myself out before I finish the demo. I know where it finishes, and we're nearly at that point, but I just want to make sure I've maxed my ship out for this little tutorial game. Not tutorial as such, but just seeing how far I can take the demo. So we head on back to the dock, and I'm just going to go and spend some more time getting components together. And, you know, I'm just genuinely enjoying playing the game. Okay, so I've been mucking about here, back on Alpha 1, and I'm still finding loads of resource here. And my inventory now is, I have 24 copper ore, 1 nugget, 1 iron nugget, 2 iron nuggets, 50 iron ore, 18 quartz, and I'm still carrying 6 copper ingots, 2 wire, and 1 small thingy. And my ship stats, see, I've got 399 out of 400. So 4 times my original loadout. And we need to go back. I need to translate this into money. And I need to upgrade a little bit. Because. Right, we're in space now. There's Babylon 5. And we'll just cruise on in. I'll see you back at the smelting plant. So, we're back at the smelting now. And we've got rather a lot to smelt. So, just going to let that carry on. And I want to see if I can get another cargo container. But I do also need to get my money up. So, I need to do the FTL drive. Decisions. I should be able to do the FTL drive pretty simply now. So maybe that's what we'll do. Anywho's, I'll let the smelter smelt, and then we'll play. Right, so that took about 5 minutes to process all of that ore, and I've ended up with 18 copper ingots and 25 iron ingots, which is good. But I'm down to 33 credits, and this is not good. I now need to I'm going to complete the FTL drive now. I should have everything for it. What do I need? So I need a small module kit. I have one. I need a crystalline focuser. So what do I need for a crystalline focuser? I need to unlock something. Damn. That's annoying. Right, that means I'm going to have to steal stuff. I'm going to... Well, let's go to the sale point. And what's our most profitable thing here? Most profitable thing would be quartz, but because that's so rare and there's no more left, I'm not selling that. Small module kit's worth $38.50. Let's sell that. Sell that. Yes. Let's make another one. That takes us up to 72. Let's make another one of those. So, nuts and bolts, 20. Let's make 20 of those. So that's 20 of those. Small module kit. I need wire, 2 out of 10. And we'll make a small module kit. You see, this is worth 2.9, so everything I put into it is making me a profit. So let's grab that. That's job done there. Now let's go and sell that quickly. Buy and sell. Full module kit, sell that. $38.50. That gives us 108. Go in here. We can now unlock this. Yes. So what can we make now? We can make a simple mining laser. That is going to require a small module kit and a crystalline focuser. I might have to sell some more stuff actually. I'm going to need an FTL engine requires a small module kit, crystalline focuser. Right, can I make a crystalline focuser? No, I can't at the moment because I need wire. So let's make some wire. So I'm just going to craft all the components and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got all the bits and pieces together and let's make our FTL engine. Let's craft that. Crafty. And that is great. So we've created that. So let's go put that on our ship. I haven't made any money out of it yet. It's a little bit sad. Load ship. Edit ship. We'll put FTL engine. Where can we install it? We can pop it in there. So that's one FTL engine installed there. That's great. So we'll validate that. Yes. Let's have a look at our basic training. Oh, I've got to enter my ship. Oh, we're going into the ship. Oh, bit of fun this. You actually get to see a lot more of me actually playing the game. Let me just come down here. Come down here. Enter my ship. Fill the ship with magnetic plasma. Fill your ship. I need 40. I've got 10. Ah, I can repair my damage to my ship. Nah. So I need to... No, I'm not getting... No, I didn't get my 40. Oh, well. So let's go back up. Shipyard. Now, I need to make 100 credits. Easiest way to do that is to make and sell. I think I'm going to make internal module units. So I'll just do that, and when I'm ready to make some money, we'll do that. So I need 140 credits, basically. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm slightly focusing on something else at the moment. I'm going to make 2 crystalline focusers, because we're going to do a laser upgrade. Not too worried about the money right now, but you'll see why. So 2 of those. Now, can I make a simple mining laser? Yes. So we'll make a simple mining laser. That's excellent. So let's take that and we'll go to our workshop. Edit ship, load ship, edit ship. Derpy derpy derp. Simple mining laser. Now, simple mining laser has to go in specific places. We'll take the crude mining laser. And we'll delete that, crude mining laser. And we'll put the simple mining laser there. So we've upgraded our ship. We've got a much better laser now. I just want to see. So we'll validate. And yes. We're now going to do the overclocked mining laser. Do we have enough to do that? Overclocked mining laser. I need a simple mining laser, got one of those, crystalline focuser, magnetic coil. What do I need for a magnetic coil? I need bolts and nuts, got plenty of those, iron ingots, got plenty of those. Wire, I need more wire, so let's make some more wire. Okay, magnetic coil, craft one of those. Overclocked mining laser. Oh, I need 3 magnetic coils. Let's make another one of those. It's rather fun, actually, when you get to this level. You can actually just make things. Overclock mining laser. And it's got 3 crystalline focusers. Ooh, wire. We might just do this. There we go. Overclock mining laser. Let's craft one of those. Now we go back to overclock mining laser. Oh, we're not going to do this, are we? Wire. Oh, this is going to be tight. Missing resources. We got to do some more mining. Okay, let's go and do some more mining. What a pain. I've got to play the game to move forward. Okay, we've gone to Solar Alpha 2 this time. We have upgraded our laser. And look at this puppy go for it. The reason I came to Solar Alpha 2 is you get these larger deposits of things. And we're just ripping through them. And we'll go down here. We're just going to fill up with raw materials because it's time we made some money now. And I want to upgrade this lathe to another level. You seem hardly overheating at all. I'm so looking forward to the full version coming out. I know there's a lot more available already. And obviously when you put combat into this, it's going to get incredibly fun. Come on. We're just ripping through these stones. Oh, bingo! Nice. Let's just go see. I wonder if we can scan this yet. go. That would be excellent if we could, but obviously they haven't included that in this version of the demo. I think we might have enough iron to see us for a while here. It's a shame you can't actually drop marker points in the game. I'm sure it's something you'll be able to do at a later date, because obviously I'm going to fill up my hold really, really quickly with this lot. I do need some copper though, thinking about it. Well, we might have to come back and get some more copper. So I'm just going to do this for a bit. I'll get back to you. Just going to try and finish off the fill your ship with plasma. We made a bit of money. I've still got some money. Ship plasma has been filled, so I now have ship plasma. FTL eco and use it to travel to another. Okay, continue. I don't want to continue. I want to exit the ship. And I should have made some money on that. Craft FTL engine, enter your ship. You'd enter my ship. Maybe I've got to take off. Okay, let's take off then. Right, target the star. Hit 4. Well, I've done that. I still haven't got my bonus. Well, there's a fairly obvious reason why I'm not going to FTL. Because I expect you will guess what will happen, given that this is only the demo version of the game. But, anyway, so we can't get that bonus. No, I'm a bit grumpy about that. I thought I was going to get some free money there. Ah, shipyard. Come to the shipyard. And we'll use a smelter, and we'll smelt all of our iron ore. Okay, so we're back out again, and we're hunting copper because we haven't got a lot of it. And we're back on Alpha 2. We just, our new laser is quite good, but I want a better one. With the brassy rock, you get, I don't know if this is any better or not. I think ingots are actually more useful for a particular recipe. We're nearly up to 300, so that's 150, given the cargo we're already carrying. The great thing about this laser is it doesn't really use a lot of battery, and it's not overheating very quickly. And what we got over here? And more copper. Whoa, steady on, boy. Come on, here we go. And this will see us, and we'll go home, and we'll probably be wrapping the game up very soon after this. This will do us. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'll go back. Okay, so we're back at base. We've got a load of resources. We've got no money, but we do now have the bits we need to make a simple mining laser. So let's go and get our... No, I don't want a simple mining laser. I want an overclocked one. Overclocked mining laser. Yes, so I need to go and grab my simple mining laser. So we just load the ship. Edit. Grab you. And we'll bin you. See up here there's a little bin. That puts it back into our validate. Yes. Yes. Come back down here. Go back to the crafting machine or the workshop. Make an overclocked mining laser and we'll craft that. Isn't that pretty? So let's go and install that on the ship. Use edit ship, overclocked mining laser. There we go. Just want to see what is validate. Yes, yes, we validated it, so that's installed. Let's have a look at our ship. I want to see if we can go up a storage unit. I'm just going to make another small storage unit. Because we've got our FTL drive loaded. We have our FTL drive loaded. We've got the best laser we can get. I want to see how much cargo I can get away with now. And that's done. Yeah. Right, let's go and see if we can fit that on the ship. Edit ship. Right, so let's grab that. Now, is there anywhere I can put this? I seem to have lots of slots, so can I get one in there? Yes. Solid storage 500. Okay. Validate. Yes. So let's have a look at our ship now. Now we've got 500 storage. Okay. Can I go again? Should be able to make another one. Okay, I'll do a bit of processing and I'll get back to you. Right, so we've made another small cargo hold, which, if this works, should take us up to 600. Now, my system is currently reporting 1,700. This is the top one here. 1,700 out of 1,640 SP. Don't know what an SP is. Hull is 190 out of 200. I think I gave it a bit of a dink the last time out. Heat capacity, blah, 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 blah. My power storage is well within its capabilities. So let's see if this number goes up when I install the latest small cargo hold. We come over here. Will you fit in there? Yeah, you'll go in there. And that puts me up to 600. Ah, my system has now gone up to 1,800. No, it hasn't. Oh, but I haven't validated that yet. So, we'll validate. Yes. And now we have a look at our stats. Yes, so we've gone up to 1,800 over 1,640. I'm going to stop increasing my cargo capacity, and we're just going to go out and play. Now, I'm coming to the end of the game now, so we're just going to... I'll let you know when I hit the planet. Okay, we're coming into Solar Alpha one more time, and we're just going to mine and fill up with as much stuff as possible. I don't know how much of this you want to sit watch. I mean, you might want to bail out at this moment, but we will finish this demo completely before I wrap up. But might be a good opportunity for me to say something like, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe my channel. It's always great. I love playing these sort of games and other mining type games. I'm not a fanatic about mining or anything. It just needs to be one of those crafting games that are really quite enjoyable. Okay, let's go and test our new laser out. And we're still carrying 71 units of stuff. So we got our new laser, and let's see how this performs. Okay, that is absolutely smashing through stuff. It is heating, and it is taking my battery down, but good grief, that's fast. We've got some stuff over here, so we'll just fly around the corner. There's a load of iron. Might as well have it. We're just mining anything at the moment. As I say, 600. Oh dear, we crashed. We had a little bit of a crash there. Oh, I overheated and I fell out the air. That's what happened. Haha. Well, that's what happens when you overheat. Okay, so we've got to be careful with overheating. That's new to me. We've already doubled our cargo, what we've got. Just let that go down, and off we go again. I think this might be because my ship's overloaded is one of the reasons I'm overheating. It's not dissipating heat properly. So having the extra cargo isn't a major bonus. Or is it? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be that much of a pain in the ass. I mean, this is quite a large deposit I'm mining at the moment. And we're going to have probably quite a long fly before the next one. So let's do a quick scan. Anything else? No. So wash. We're already up to 200. And well, you get the idea. So I'm just going to film a what's it thingy up and then sell everything I've got, and then we'll finish the game. Okay, so after about 3.5, maybe 4 hours of playing, what have we accrued? We've got 3 copper nuggets, we've got 1 copper ore, we have 2 iron nuggets, we have 1 graphite crystal, we have 1 hematite, we have 12 quartz, we have 47 copper ingots, we have 53 iron ingots, we have 14 nuts and bolts, we have 8 wire, 1 magnetic core, and 1 small module kit. We've got $9 in the bank. We currently are taking up 133 space of our 600 space units, or whatever units those are, and we've got a lot of space left. Our ship is overburdened. We're at 1800 over 1640, so we're overheating a lot. We've taken a bit of hull damage. We're 156 out of 200. Our power is maxed to what we can do, and I think we've done pretty well. As I say, about 3.5, 4 hours of playing. I think I've got as much out of this demo as is possible. So let us go. Let's jump on. Let's complete our last mission. Repair damages? No. I'm just going to take off. So here we go then, guys. Off we head out into the black firmament, dotted with little points of light, of fun. So we're going to select a star, and we're going to hit the jump cruise. And if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you want to see other videos I've done. Hit the like if you like this one. Hit the dislike if you dislike this. Leave a comment. I love reading them. I always love responding. I try to respond. Sorry if I ever missed you. You know, sometimes real life can get in front of things. But anyway, goodbye.